All right, good evening and welcome to the December 2nd Norwegian Escape Meetup episode. What the hell is it?
Six,
Episode
seven,
6.
eight,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, that's over there. That's on the other side of the pond, Pete. Before we get started, have a message. We have a message for Lori B. So Chris, just ignore things for a second. Lori B, your Asian cruise in when the hell ever it is,
January 2025.
January 2020, whatever the date was. The $400 onboard credit is only good until July the 6th. Now, they may do it again, but because it is from the cruise line. That's not a VTG. When I saw that, I know they don't ever give away that much money. So it is a celebrity benefit, and it's only good currently. It's only good until July the 6th, which means you guys, if you want to take advantage of that, call Viva, put a deposit down, and then you're locked in, and you're locked into the onboard credit.
Yeah, look, if you can book it from Viva, that would be really great, by the way. And then obviously we can organize things from there and work with you with that and see where it goes, and once you've got yourself booked, you can obviously let the rest of the gang know, and then any support we can do, we will do. I know Chillie would love to join you. Yeah. I know that's a real bucket list one, isn't it, Chillie? So there's all kinds of potentials with that. But I would say with that onboard credit, we spoke to Viva Voyage and asked them about that. And they said, it's a promotion from the cruise line. And so if you want to give them a call, maybe Monday, if you want to do that, or you can the weekend, I guess, but let them know what it is and let them know about the onboard credit and that Mary and Nancy have confirmed that, and go from that and get yourself on it. It sounds incredible. And then if there's any help that you want us to do to promote it, we would be more than happy to and take it from there and see where it goes. And who knows, Chillie,
Yeah, but the main thing is just to, you tell everybody in your little group there that that's going to be good. And that's not just for us. It'll be the same. Same over there. That it's going to be good until July the 6th.
Yeah.
And then maybe they do it later, maybe they don't. So we just don't know that.
I mean, it's great that Viva Voyage found it as well. We asked them, when you asked me, Laurie, if we can find something, I gave them that task, and hopefully it looks amazing, by the way, and celebrity as well. And with that on board, I'm like, that's worth grabbing without a doubt.
All right. Hi, Chris. Who else? Hi, Margot. Good to see you today. Thus, other women on Facebook gave me a different deal, 475 onboard credit. I will have to double check on that one because I just used the $400 that you had given me with the information I gave back to Nancy.
Yeah.
And she confirmed that. Hi, Renee. Hi, Christine. Krista and Christine. Krista and Chris are both here. So, all right. Well, welcome, guys. Basically, everything is now done on our cruise, at least for now. We have sold out of the balconies. There were, when it closed at midnight last night, there were still some insides available. I did not get a final number on what was booked yesterday, but we're somewhere in the 30 to 35 range of folks. So that's going to be a nice little group for us. It is my intention for us to have, of course, a meetup on the ship that day, on embarkation day. And then after that, we'll go to the meetup with Norwegian, their solo meetup. And hopefully we can marry the two groups together. That's what we did on the Joy, and it worked out tremendously. It gives more people, once you get to know some more people, that can pal up if they want to go to dinner, they want to go specialty, they go on excursions, any of those things. So, and hopefully we'll have a staff member that's really good, like JoJo was for us on the Norwegian Joy. He told me that, and I forget the name of the person on Escape because I talked to him about it, but he says, "Oh yeah, no problem. You just tell him what you need and he'll take care of you." So that sounds good. Margot says, "Wait, did I miss something?" No, this do we get an OBC for December? No, Margot, that we were talking specifically to Lori B on her Asian cruise in January of 25.
It is on. If you check our wall, Viva Voyage has posted it on the wall because Laurie was on this one with Norwegian that got cancelled and asked us whether we can find anything. So we asked Viva to have a look and see what was there, and they gave us a couple of choices, but another Norwegian one was one of the choices, but it was a load more money. And the celebrity one was the most reasonable. So we've posted it on there with that deal. And it looks like that what we didn't know is that there's also $400 on board credit for that particular cruise as well. And so we checked with Viva whether we could do that. And it is a deal with celebrity. So yes, it looks like they can. So hopefully Laurie and the gang are going to be able to grab it. And then see where we go with that cruise, by the way. So it's on the wall. It's an amazing bucket list Far East cruise. I know Chillie is really thinking about it as well. And it's there. And so give Viva Voyage a call and they can get you booked on board there. The details are there. But talk about the onboard credit. And we've been told July the 6th is the deadline to get the onboard credit. And there could be quite a nice gang on there, but please do book for Viva Voyage, and we'll put it all together for everybody.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Oh, and there's Chris Gobin too. There's Chris. Chris was with us on Joy. Hey, Chris. So we got Chris and Chris here. We got Chris and Krista.
And Christine.
All here tonight.
You got Chris.
Oh, no,
Christine
is Chris. So there's Chris and Chris and Krista.
Oh, okay.
So I'll keep that one confused. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Chris.
And what's great is Chillie's going to do something he hasn't done before, by the way, this weekend. Yeah, he's going to make a Facebook, or he's going to attempt to, Facebook group for the group for this group cruise, and I'm not sure what you're going to call it, Chillie, but we will post the link to join.
Call it a miracle if I get it done.
Yeah. So watch out for the wall, and we will post the link to join the group. So it then means everybody can chat inside the group as well. And Chillie gets notifications when you chat as well, which is fantastic. So a group works out much better than an event, because when you have an event, we don't see anything. So you might post in the event unless we go to it and actually physically see it. We don't even know you've posted. So Chillie is going to see if he can do that. Good luck.
All right. Now we had a couple questions. Pete, you might be able to answer some of them. Let's see where the questions was. Was it here?
Okay.
No, it was.
I'll try.
Now I got to find the questions again. Where did she go? Did I have that over here?
Okay. Laurie, Viva are in touch with me, and I said, that's all great. Shall we talk about calling Viva on Monday? And they've gone, absolutely. So Monday will be a good time to give Viva a call, Laurie, because they'll be fully staffed then. So it just might be be one person working from home, maybe the weekend. So Monday is great if you do want to go ahead and give them a call on that one.
All right. These questions came from Becky Watt. She may or may not be in the audience. I did buy travel insurance. Is that always a good idea? Yes, I think it is. I always make sure I've got travel insurance.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's essential.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that don't take the risk or something going crazy, and just grab the travel insurance every time.
Okay. She also asked, I fly in from Portland, Oregon, and I'm taking the red eye. She arrives in Orlando at 7 o'clock local time. Is it possible to book early entry onto the ship? When is that available to do so? Okay, so you get in at 7. Let's say by the time you go through, get luggage and all that business, and you need to get a transfer from the airport to Port Canaveral. It's about a 45-minute ride on the bus. Whatever airline you're coming in on probably has a shuttle over. If not, I'm sure Norwegian has a shuttle over. And that's going to take you, by the time you get over there and get off the bus, let's say another hour. So that gets you up to 9 o'clock. Probably the earliest that you can get in to check in is probably around 11. And then it depends on when they get the ship turned around as to when they actually let us on the ship. So maybe you might want to go to one of the local restaurants and have a little breakfast, or, I know coming on the red eye's a royal pain, but yeah, it might be a while. So.
Chillie, are you going to be staying? I know that some people have mentioned that they are looking to go the day before and maybe meet up or something like that. Are you going to be in a hotel? What's your plans?
I'll definitely be in the night before. I have not made reservations yet. I haven't decided if I'm driving or if I'm flying. But I will definitely be in the night before the cruise.
Yeah.
So I'll be staying somewhere in the area. Let's see. Do you have people that upgrade the beverage package? I don't. I know there is a more expensive one, but the beverage package that we get with the perks takes care of everything that I drink. And I drink booze, and as long as you don't go to $16 drinks or something, so I don't see a need to upgrade the beverage package.
I think you might get options to upgrade when you check in when you go online and manage your account. But otherwise, it's always worth giving Viva a call and asking them about it. But I'm sure I've seen options sometimes when I've gone into my NCL account with my cruise, and it's got things to upgrade to. I think that might be an option online with that. Might be worth looking at.
All right, here's one that Justin might be able to answer for us. Is it worth it to book the Vibe Pool Club? I have never done that, but Justin has. So let's ask him that one.
I know people who have done it. On the Escape, I think the Escape's got an area. It's got the area, the adult only area at the back as well, hasn't it? As the Escape, I think it might do.
I think it does.
I think when the ship's busy in the daytimes, grabbing the fire beach, people who have done it have said, "I'm really glad I've done it," because they've got their own exclusive areas. It's a H2O area at the back of the ship. The Epic definitely has that. I'm not sure the Escape does, but that's an adult only area if it does, and that kind of works really well as well. To be honest with you, I did that on the Escape, on the Encore. I did that on the Epic.
Yeah, Justin says depending on how much you like the pool.
Yeah.
I mean that's a coin flip. I never have. She also asked about excursions. If you do the excursions on the package, it's either you can get multiple excursions per port, but it's $50 per excursion. That's refunded back to your account.
Yeah.
You can do it like Justin was. He was great at doing double bookings.
Do you know
So
what
he was getting $100 back every day.
What I would suggest is when you have the group up and running, if you are succeeding in doing that the weekend, Chillie, right? Once you've got the group up and running, if there's an excursion that you really fancy and you're hoping that you want others to join you, post in the group and go, I fancy doing this one. What do you think? And then book it, then grab it. You know, I think you can cancel them, Chillie, as well, can't you?
Yes.
And closer to it as well. So you just grab it, you know, and the way I did it when I did my Norwegian one, I don't know how it worked with you guys, but because I had this one cancelled, unfortunately, but I booked the excursion, and if it was like a $65 for the excursion, it only charged me $15. Basically, that's how it kind of works, you know. So, and then you just book it, and hopefully other people will book with you as well. So it's worth looking into.
Somebody wants to know if Pete's been on the booze. Yes, he has.
I'm not. No, I have friends in the garden right now. It's 11:16 p.m. in the UK, and we have a barbecue. I've been on the Pims, and I'm now on the whiskey and Coke. Yeah. And my friends who are rather jolly are in the garden, and hopefully they're going to stay there.
one of your friends in the garden has gone to gin, so won't say.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're watching, to be honest with you.
Chris asked about the final payment due. It's later. It's in August. That date that said July the 4th or something is incorrect. It's like August something, and you do pay Viva. You do that with Viva, Chris.
With Viva, yeah. Pay Viva. With Norwegian Cruise Line, it's 120 days before for all their stuff, and it's exactly the same with us. Because you book with, it's with Norwegian, so it's their rules. It's 120 days. So I asked that question as well, and they said to me, yeah, it is August, which is 120 days before.
Kenneth is with us. Good morning, or good morning. I'm used to saying morning for my show. Good evening, Kenneth. Chris says thanks. There's a link on my invoice to pay directly. Yeah. On your invoice from Norwegian to pay directly instead of paying Viva?
I don't know. We'll have to ask that question.
If you've got a link to pay directly, I mean, that's
yeah.
I thought you had to go through. No, because. Yeah, anytime that I booked with Norwegian, I have been able to pay them directly too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wrong, Chris.
Okay.
You can pay.
Yeah, the link's there. It's there. Yeah. Cool.
Either way, Lori says no Viva.
Yeah. I would ask the question. If you're not sure, just give them a call and say Viva. I've got a link to pay directly. Does it matter if I do it directly or do I do it for you? Basically, it's worth a call. And I guess, Chillie, we can ask the girls that. So the next time you do a show, which will be before final payment, you can let everybody know.
All right. Couple other things, folks. Some people were chatting back and forth about do we want to wait to book dinners or do we want to book dinners now? And my answer to that was, go ahead and book them. Especially the specialty dining.
Yeah.
And if there's two of you that want to go to, like Cagney's, book 4. Because I promise you, there'll be other people that want to go with you. So, yeah, by all means, as soon as I don't think you can book restaurants until like maybe August the 1st. But as soon as you can book them, yeah, by all means, do it.
The good thing is you can change them when you're on board. Just get them booked. and then change them if you want to. So it's a
Krista
no-brainer. Yeah,
Krista said that you pay through Viva.
Viva.
Hotbox Ghost, we are big Disney cruisers. What cruise ships would you recommend?
Disney.
That have decent sized rooms with a veranda. With Disney, we get 1.5 baths in our room. I've not been on a Disney, so I can't answer that directly. I have had lots of room on my Norwegian when I've had balconies on Norwegian. I've had lots of room when I've had balconies on Royal Caribbean. So that's just from my personal experience.
I just come off the Symphony of the Seas, and I got upgraded because it wasn't being used to an accessible balcony cabin. Yeah, huge, absolutely huge. Loved it.
Yeah.
There's a video out there, by the way. Chillie, I don't know if you've seen that video.
Able to book. Okay.
Yeah.
Facebook user. If you're on Facebook, you need to put your name on it so we know who you are, because when it comes through the system, it doesn't give us your name. So, the other thing that I wanted to throw out this evening, I am going to cut back on these shows since we're set and ready to go, basically, and do our meetups on the last Friday of the month from now until cruise time. Yeah. That way, any questions or things that come up or any problems, you will definitely know that we have a chance to do it. You guys can always contact me. I think by now most of you have my email address, and I'm online, 8 ways from Sunday. So you can always contact me through any of the sources. And of course, if you have questions and everything, or post on our wall, because I do check that all the time. So we can answer it there.
Group. The new Facebook group that Chillie's going to.
The new Facebook group that I'm going to make this weekend. Good luck. I hope. All right. One other thing just to mention, guys, and this has been an issue that, Pete and I have thrown back and forth for some time now. And I have been on my best behavior and not mentioned it in this group. However, I'm doing an Alaska cruise August the 30th on Sapphire Princess. That's from Anchorage to Vancouver. They're really good rates. It's not with Passions, but we've set it up now so that you can book it with Viva. And then if you are interested in anything like hotels, excursions, all that business, my friend Nate, that's his business. And we got really good stuff available. So feel free if we still have cabins available on the 30th of August to Alaska with dynamite prices, both solo and we have double occupancy, but solo cabins. You can call Viva and book it, and then you can check with me on excursions and stuff.
I would say email Chillie if you want more details about that cruise on the Sapphire to Alaska, and if the offer's still out there next week, and it's been out there for quite a while, we'll talk more about it on our show on Wednesday, Chillie, where we can put a few details about it. But once you've got the details, the date, it's August the 30th, Chillie, yeah?
August 30th.
August the 30th on the Sapphire Princess, yeah? So we spoke to Viva Voyage, just give Viva Voyage a call, because there's a good rate at the moment. How much was it? About $700 and something odd dollars?
$694 inside.
Inside, no perks, something like that, basically, yeah? So that's a great old price. So get more details from Chillie, and Viva Voyage can get you booked on it. Just give them a call, and we'll talk more about it on Wednesday if it's still available, and give more details about it. So you can join Chillie on board that one, which would be wonderful.
And it's Helene was the Facebook user. Good to have you on with us. So that's going to wrap this up for this week. Again, guys, things are looking great. We'll let people know if some more cabins become available. We've asked for them. There's no guarantee, but it would be nice to get another, 8 or 10 more balconies at the same price. That would be just wonderful.
The issue, of course, is the deal we got. It's such an incredible deal that you just don't know. But miracles, these things do happen. We just never know with Norwegian, and there's lots more coming as we go along as well. And of course, please do check out every Wednesday is our solo cruise deal show USA, and we're going to get more and more deals as we grow. And please invite people to join our wonderful group, Passion for Cruises USA. The more we have on there, then the more solo power we're going to have.
Yeah.
And Laurie, please keep us in touch next week and let us know how you get on. If you're able to grab it with Viva Voyage, and what whether any of your friends are, and what we can do. Is there any help we can give you as well? Because that cruise looks incredible. And I'm sure we can then talk about that on Wednesday if you want us to. So let us know on that one, Laurie.
And thank you for the compliment on me looking well. I feel terrific. Absolutely terrific.
I didn't get any compliment.
Yeah, we don't ever compliment you.
The only compliment I got was, am I drinking? I was like, yeah.
Yeah. So, adult beverages. And unfortunately, I just have a Diet Coke. I haven't visited the bar yet.
I've got Diet Coke.
Maybe
I've got Gentleman Jack with it. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I'm actually going to be doing a show at 7 for the Alaska cruise. So I still got more work to do tonight. But anyway, you guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you here again the end of next month, the last Friday of the month. Of course, I'll be sending everybody notifications.
And congratulations to everybody that grabbed that incredible balcony deal on the Escape. That is going to be one cruise.
Yeah.
Cheers, folks.
We will. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye, y'all.